Have you ever seen someone walk through an amusement park and somehow make the entire internet stop scrolling? Because that's exactly what happened when BTS's Worldwide Handsome Prince, Jin, casually showed up at a California theme park, and suddenly, people who weren't even fans were asking the same question: who is this cutie? The reactions coming from Mexico, the United States, and all across social media were honestly unbelievable. And the craziest part? Jin wasn't even trying to go viral. He was just being Jin. So today, we're diving into the adorable amusement park photos that melted fans everywhere, the unexpected reason Mexican locals completely fell for him, and the heartwarming behind-the-scenes moments proving once again why Jin is one of the most loved idols on the planet. Let's get into it. Recently, Jin uploaded a series of photos from his visit to California's Great America theme park in Santa Clara, and the pictures instantly exploded online. But these weren't polished magazine photos or dramatic stage shots. No, these were soft, playful, boyfriend energy photos that felt surprisingly real and intimate, and somehow, that made them even more powerful. In the photos, Jin wore a casual but luxurious combination that only he could pull off so effortlessly: an aloe hat, a Gucci cardigan, and a Fred necklace. But despite the designer brands, the vibe wasn't salady showing off. It felt warm, cozy, and unexpectedly cute. One moment he's holding churros while wandering around the park like an excited tourist. The next moment he's jokingly covering random passersby with the Korean word for protect their privacy while still keeping the photo aesthetic. It was playful, thoughtful, funny, classic Jin. And fans immediately noticed something special about these photos. He looked genuinely happy. Not stage happy, not camera happy, but truly relaxed. That soft smile, the sparkling eyes, the slightly messy casual look. People online couldn't stop talking about how refreshing it felt to see someone globally famous enjoying such simple moments. Even the official Instagram account for California's Great America joined in, posting their own photo of Jin sitting on a bench and basically welcoming him like royalty. And honestly, can you blame them? Because wherever Jin goes lately, chaos follows. The good kind. But the amusement park photos were only half the story. On the very same day, Jin revealed another side of himself that fans absolutely adore: Chef Jin. He uploaded photos of himself making mulho, one of his favorite Korean dishes, and sharing it with the BTS members. And suddenly the entire internet transformed from "he's so handsome" to "wait, he cooks too?" The members posted their own photos of the food, including kimchi stew with captions like, "I'll enjoy the kimchi stew Jin Hung made," and "At Jin, thanks for the meal." And this is the side of Jin that fans never stop falling for. Because beyond the visuals, beyond the Worldwide Handsome nickname, there's this deeply caring energy about him. He cooks for the members, he feeds people, he takes care of everyone quietly, and he does it naturally without trying to make it a big emotional moment. That warmth is something fans always mention when talking about Jin. He's not just beautiful, he feels comforting. And then came the moment that really shocked the internet. During BTS's Arirang World Tour performances in Mexico City, local audiences who weren't even ARMY started flooding social media with comments after seeing Jin perform live. And the reactions? Absolutely legendary. People wrote things like, "I'm not an ARMY, but Jin is the most handsome. What is his name? He looks like the Korean version of Barbie. Who is this cutie?" Imagine attending a concert casually and leaving completely bias-wrecked by Jin. That's exactly what happened. His visuals became a massive topic among Mexican fans and casual concertgoers, but what really elevated everything was his live performance. Because Jin didn't just stand there looking beautiful. He delivered powerful live vocals, emotional stage presence, and that signature elegance that makes him impossible to ignore. And there's something especially fascinating about Jin's appeal lately. It's not loud, it's not forced, it's almost effortless. One second he's making fans emotional with his vocals in front of tens of thousands of people, and the next second he's sitting at an amusement park eating churros like the cutest guy you've ever seen. That contrast is exactly why people become obsessed with him. He feels larger than life on stage, but strangely approachable off stage. And fans are noticing that more than ever during this tour. Speaking of the tour, BTS is continuing their massive Arirang performances at Stanford Stadium in San Francisco, And the scale of this tour is already being called one of the biggest moments in K-pop history. But even among giant stadium performances, explosive crowds, and record-breaking attention, people are still talking about Jin's little amusement park photos. And honestly, that says everything. Because sometimes the most unforgettable celebrity moments aren't the glamorous red carpets or massive performances. Sometimes it's just a handsome man eating churros, cooking for his members, smiling softly on a bench, and accidentally making the whole world fall in love with him all over again. And somehow, Jin does that better than anyone. So now I need to ask you, what was your favorite Jin moment recently? The amusement park photos? Chef Jin cooking for the members? Or his viral Mexico concert visuals? Tell me in the comments because I already know this discussion is going to be chaotic. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more BTS updates, emotional deep dives, and iconic Jin moments that keep breaking the internet one smile at a time.